Aristotle was an ancient Greek philosopher and polymath. His writings cover a broad range of subjects including zoology, metaphysics, logic, ethics, aesthetics, rhetoric, psychology, linguistics, economics, politics, meteorology, geology, and government. As the founder of the peripatetic school of philosophy in the Lyceum in Athens, he began the wider Aristotelian tradition that followed, which set the groundwork for the development of modern science. Let us hear some inspirational thoughts from Aristotle. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. Through discipline comes freedom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Hope is a waking dream. The more you know you don't know. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. To avoid criticism, say nothing, do nothing, be nothing. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. He who cannot be a good follower cannot be a good leader. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who overcomes his enemies. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Fortune favors the bold. Happiness is a state of activity. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. Where the needs of the world and your talents cross, there lies your vocation. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. Happiness depends upon ourselves. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Well begun is half done. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. Anybody can become angry, that is easy. But to be angry with the right person, and to the right degree, and at the right time, and for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power, and is not easy. Our problem is not that we aim too high and miss, but that we aim too low and hit. Those who know, do. Those that understand, teach. For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them. Whosoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god. A friend to all is a friend to none. Learning is not child's play. We cannot learn without pain. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. Men acquire a particular quality by constantly acting in a particular way. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. It is not enough to win a war, it is more important to organize the peace. The complete man must work, study, and wrestle. What is the essence of life? To serve others and to do good. To write well, express yourself like the common people, but think like a wise man. Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. We do not act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but we rather have those because we have acted rightly. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. The law is reason free from passion. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. All paid jobs absorb and degrade the mind. Great men are always of a nature originally melancholy. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. Courage is the first virtue that makes all other virtues possible. All communication must lead to change. Freedom is obedience to self-formulated rules. To perceive is to suffer. Greatness of spirit is accompanied by simplicity and sincerity. All human actions have one or more of these 7 causes: chance, nature, compulsion, habit, reason, passion, and desire. Nature does nothing uselessly. Tolerance and apathy are the last virtues of a dying society. Wit is educated insolence. All men by nature desire knowledge. Happiness does not consist in pastimes and amusements, but in virtuous activities. Masculine republics give way to feminine democracies, and feminine democracies give way to tyranny. Character may almost be called the most effective means of persuasion. Man is by nature a political animal. Our characters are the result of our conduct. When you ask a dumb question, you get a smart answer. Learning is an ornament in prosperity, a refuge in adversity, and a provision in old age. Wonder implies the desire to learn. Beauty is the gift of God. The best way to avoid envy is to deserve the success you get. There is a foolish corner in the brain of the wisest man. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. In the arena of human life, the honors and rewards fall to those who show their good qualities in action. Philosophy begins with wonder. It is not always the same thing to be a good man and a good citizen. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. I have gained this by philosophy, that I do without being commanded what others do only from fear of the law. Without friends, no one would want to live, even if he had all other goods. We make war that we may live in peace. It is better for a city to be governed by a good man than by good laws. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. Human beings are curious by nature. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in the consciousness that we deserve them. A person's life persuades better than his word. Saying the words that come from knowledge is no sign of having it. Plato is dear to me, but dearer still is truth. One swallow does not make a summer, neither does one fine day. Similarly, one day or brief time of happiness does not make a person entirely happy.